Hello everybody and welcome back to Saxlingham. Now we could sit here all day listening to the nice realistic sound of the wiper going, and the rain, and the pigeons. Or we could just fast forward time until the rain has stopped. Let's put this seed bag back into here. Okay. Turns out it wasn't on the fork properly anyway. So yes, the reason for staying in July, because none of our fields are ready, is just to see if we do have a decent harvesting contract for somebody else. And, well, I'll be amazed if there isn't. I think we did already check it out and we did find a good baling one, yeah. The thing is, I don't know how long that would actually take, but as for harvesting, this one over here, I don't know if we should use their equipment or our equipment. Probably theirs, actually. So, we've got 10.5 hours on that, so, it can't keep raining forever, can it? It's going to stop. Yep, so we'll get that booked out. We'll borrow items. There we go. So, yes, there will be a reduction, £1,000 reduction on that, but I think it's worth it. And we don't even need to sit around. We can just head over to the store and get things set up. So we're going to use Follow Me. So we can hopefully, I really hope we can tow the header with the combine without any issues. It shouldn't be. I'm going to be the one in the combine. The Unimog can follow. That's another reason why I wanted to rent the machinery, because there is indeed a Unimog in that pack. Worst comes to the worst, I can just put the header trailer onto the JCB, which actually probably isn't a bad idea anyway. But yeah, karting with a Unimog, it's going to be interesting to do this. Kind of looks weird to me not having a load bed on it. It makes it look like you should be able to put a, do they call it, semi-trailer onto it? An articulated lorry's trailer. But no, we are obviously towing from the back because it does have the 3-point linkage. Right. That is a big trailer, the big power tube. So that's the power tube, that can go to one side with the Unimog. Now to put the header onto the trailer. Oh look, the sun is shining. Let's put that time back to real time, because we don't want to be doing it in the dark. Yeah, a huge John Deere X9 combine harvester, 1100. So when you get to headers of this size, when you just wish you could just unfold the towing equipment, which obviously it doesn't have, but some do, instead of using a trailer. Just because, yeah, it's positioned in a way that makes it difficult to get through. Ugh. Okay, well, I have done it by crashing into the fence several times. I'm just going to, start a time lapse. Now I see you over there. I need to get my bearings as well. I need to know exactly where I'm going to. Where is 38? Somewhere over here, but... okay, it's not too far then. Yeah, it's not too far, and luckily the sell point is very nearby as well. Okay, well there is load number 1. Yeah, it's a bit of a tight field to get into with such a mammoth header. It's huge, but can't complain because it's nice to have such a big machine to get things done quickly. And well, we're probably going to take one more full load, maybe 2 more. Certainly not more than 2 more. Love the rain effects. That looks so good. Yeah, this new Mercedes pack is actually really nicely done. Although nearly everything the Giants do is really nicely done. Almost going to fill the trailer, but it's okay. What we'll do is we'll do another full load with the combine, or potentially finish the field, and then we'll start to cart. So we'll crack on. I don't expect this to take long at all. It should only be a small percentage of this episode because I want to get many other things done as well. We need to bring in the money because we've got the big settlement cost of the combine in a month or 2, and yeah, we just don't want to be at like minus £120,000 because that would be, well, an uncomfortable position to be in. We are close. We are very close. Just got this tiny bit over here to do. Trailer's full. And then we'll be on our way. So, I don't think I'm going to do another time lapse. We'll just do a few jump cuts. And who knows, in the time that we've been doing this, there might have been another decent contract come up. Like I said, there is the baling one. The baling one kind of puts me off because I get the feeling it would take forever. Well, not forever, not literally forever, but I think it would take a very, very long time. And I don't want to just have the rest of this episode as one mega time lapse of baling. Because, we've got to do our own field as well. Now, our own field takes a long time. So I think we'll probably do shorter, but still high value contracts. That won't take the entire episode. Now, we will have to take one of these machines home again. Otherwise, I'm going to be stranded here. As we don't have teleporting, we can't just tab to another vehicle. So I'll take the Unimog back to the dealership because that's where we've got the JCB. But the combine can stay here. That would just vanish at the moment the contract is finished. So yeah, anyway, it looks like we're almost going to be full again, which is amazing. This field has done well. Whoever owns this is going to be getting quite a bit of money, but we should get a small percentage of that money too. I probably expect to get like £4,000 or £5,000 as like a tip sort of thing. That's quite a large tip, I know, but still. Okay, right. Field finished. Let's get back to the Unimog. If this was any other series, I'd just be tabbing now to the Unimog. But no, we've got to walk otherwise. Right, this is going to be a true test of power. Come on, Unimog, let's see how well you do. Bit of wheel spinning there, bit of wheel slippage. But otherwise, that was a pretty impressive acceleration for 30,000 litres of oats. It's nice that the sell point is really close. So let's go first person. Let's have a look at this in the cab. Yeah, they're very spacious, really, and the visibility is superb. Let's see how the handling is if you don't slow down with all that weight on the back. Impressive. I was half expecting it to push me around, because obviously we've got not much on this at all. We've got no platform, got nothing in it or on it. No, we don't go through the ford, do we? It's just before it. Oh, good brakes too. Very good brakes. Ah. Yeah. Top tip, don't drive into concrete blocks. That is impressive though, it's performing just like a tractor. But only faster on the roads. Oh, it pushed me there, but yeah, that was quite a fast entry. So, 1 of 2. Let's see what percentage this gets us to. I think it's going to be rather good. It is indeed. 95, 73% of everything transported. Let's go and get the rest of it. Yeah, so I am starting a new YouTube channel. Something I've actually wanted to do for at least 2 years, probably 3. But I've never really had the enthusiasm, or not really, known exactly what I want to do with the new channel. But now I do know. If you're interested, I have put a very, very short video on my posts page on YouTube. So if you go to my actual channel, click on posts, you'll see my introduction video. But yeah, not looking for, I'm not really looking for the views. This is a channel which I've just wanted to do. These are videos that I've wanted to produce for a long time. Yeah, if it gets views, amazing. That would just be so good, because I think, well, it's not, if you're putting a lot of effort into something and you don't get the views, then it sort of makes you think, well, why am I bothering? But at the same time, if it's something you really enjoy, which is something I think I'm going to really enjoy, then, you just do it anyway. And you just, hope that the views would increase over time. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe it'll be a flop. Who knows? But going to give it a go. I'm going to enjoy it. No doubt about it. I say some people. One person, literally one person said, "Oh, you can't cope with the 2 channels now. You don't have the time to do these 2, and you're always rushing your videos." I found it to be unfair. Very unfair. Yeah, if my videos come across as rushed, then my goodness, I apologise, but my restorations, they take forever. Literally forever. Okay, literally not forever, but they take forever. It takes sometimes 6, 7, 8 months to do one restoration. That's one video, literally one video. And for somebody to say, "Oh, you rushed it," that kind of hurts. Anyway, here we go. 9,165 plus 1,283. Right, contracts. So no, basically my response is yes, I do have the time. But, if it became a successful channel, then, oh poo, I was getting carried away. I didn't return. Oh no! You see, I've been sidetracked. That's okay. I've got a solution to that. Where are you, JCB? There you are. We'll get picked up with the JCB. No, yeah, if it became super successful, then yeah, who knows? I might get one video less on Daggerwin a week, but we'll see. Okay. Let's get home. Yeah, I think what we'll do actually is, well, if I just check, if it's at least 2 months before the combine's paid off, okay, it isn't. Right, okay. Yeah, so I was going to say, if it's at least 2 months, then we'll move on to August, and we'll hopefully do some harvesting of our own. But it isn't, so this means that we probably do want to be back at the dealership, actually, to get some machinery. Keep coming back to that baling one, but I just... Well, field number 11 is... Where is field number 11? That's not even that far away. Let's just compare 11 with ours. Okay, 18... 11, oh, it's big, isn't it? 20.2 acres, 25.6 acres. So ours is still bigger, but no, that would take forever. That would really take forever. So I'm not going to do that. Having said that, we could do a small one, but they're round balers. They would be slow as well. So we want to target mowing. That could be good. Yeah, how many acres is 21? It doesn't look gigantic. Okay. Now, I don't think I've got any mowers or anything, so we'd have to borrow, but it's only 600. So yeah, we'll go and mow that field. I'm causing a bit of traffic chaos. Oh dear. Sorry, everyone. No, I'm hoping that next episode we can harvest, but we do just need to make sure we've got some money. Now, worst comes to worst, I'm just going to take out a loan. So we're never going to be in a horrific financial problem. But basically, the more we make now, the better. Nice tractor. Fence 722. 722 probably sounds like a better way of pronouncing that. Now, I don't think there is a cut through again for that field. It looks like you've got to go down here and then probably go all the way up here. Wow, that is actually, it couldn't be further. As the crow flies, it's not that far away, but by road, it's going to take a bit of driving. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Yes, let's pretend it didn't happen by making it the thumbnail of this video. I like it up here. This is an area that I'd like to own more land in. Obviously, yeah, owning more land far away from the farm by road is probably not the wisest thing to do. However, if you could buy it, well, you can buy this. It's a cow farm. Wasn't really planning on doing cows. Maybe you don't have to buy the cow shed. Maybe you could just buy a field and maybe a small section of the yard. We'll see. But this is the field in question. It is nice. Look at this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Shame the sun is going down, but, well, it's probably the cloud coming over. Now this is quite a unique shaped field. Just look at that. It's like a jigsaw puzzle piece. Need to find the next piece to fit this slot. Right, we're going to do this with steering assist because, wow, look at that. Is that really the fastest way of doing it? Let me just try and find... I think I would do it like that, because at least you've got some long bits. But first, we'll go around the headland. Yes, it is quite an impressive shape. There we go. So, I don't like to do this sort of thing too much because obviously we never really see the end of the job. We're mowing it, but we never get to see anything after this. There's no tedding or windrowing or baling, as it is just a contract. But, as I already explained, we're just trying to get some money in. We can turn those beacons off, or those strobes, and we will get this cut. So, yeah, I don't know how long this will take, but I love the area. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's turn that mini-map off, and I'll see you in probably a minute or two's time. Oh, hang on, no, wait. There's water here. Gotta see that. Yeah, I always think that rivers, streams in a map, obviously it's the same, well, I think it's the same river as where the ford is, but yeah, I just think it makes a map so much more beautiful. It is, it's the main central river. The start of the river does seem to be here. There's a couple of ponds there, but yeah, it does seem to start there. It's getting slightly wider. It's clearly deeper up here. Ooh. Yeah, clearly deeper than further down the road. Okay, so yeah, we are almost done. We've got that beautiful sunset as well. The sky is that nice red colour, pink colour. But before we go, I want to have a look and see exactly how much these fields and properties cost. If we could expand up here, that would be nice, because we actually only have 3 fields. Well, we actually do have another one, which I never go in. There is that grass field, which I'm fully aware of. People keep reminding me of it, but I've been in there. There doesn't seem to be much use for it. There's lots of trees and stuff. I suppose we could take the trees down. We could build on it. But, yeah, it's just not like a field like this is. You know, like a workable field. It is, what number is it? 85. Okay, so anyway, how much is that? Field number 21 is, oh my goodness, it's £319,000. Oh dear. And 65 is, it's 500,000. It's more than 500,000. Right, so in that case, it's probably out of the question then that we're going to buy anything here. Even 22 is £172,000. These prices are realistic though. Land in the UK is just really, really expensive. So, no, I should have known better. I really should have known better. Anyway, let's get back to the store. We have to get back to the store, because otherwise I'm going to repeat myself again, where I return the machine and then I'm stranded here. Yep, it just vanished into thin air, and I'll never be able to get home. So we're going to have a nice little drive back to the dealership. Now, it would have been nice to buy this area, but yeah, it is obviously expensive. Yeah, what was it, 500,000 for just these sheds? I suppose it's like buying the business, because you'd be buying the cow shed and everything. But still, just this, £500,000. Oh, crikey. But yeah, that does sound very realistic. That I wouldn't expect that to be anything less than that. In fact, it probably sounds cheap for real life in the UK. Yeah. How much is this field then? Because this field looks massive. Oh, this field is massive. It's £900,000. Okay. And here we are, we're home. Well, we're kind of home. It might as well be home, we're always here. So we can collect the money, £10,000. Which means we've made a nice sum today. But yes, it would appear that when we sleep, we are going to be paying off the rest of the combine, which will be about 50,000. It's not quite as high as it was. It has been slowly creeping down. I'm not worried. Yeah, it's all fine. So we just need to make sure this is back in the yard, otherwise we're not going to be with it next time we spawn. But yeah, really hoping that next time we can harvest our own fields if they're ready. And again, I just love that. Hey, where did it go? The wet texture on the window. The raindrops, so you can just about see it. Yeah, you've got to have it on a darker background. But yeah, I do find this game nice and realistic. Sometimes it's hard to fully appreciate it because you sort of get used to it. You take it for granted. But when you look back at an older version of the game, you realise really how nice these improvements are. So anyway, we'll leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.